Back with Trevor and JJ Radio, because Bobby's gone, or Bobby and JJ Radio. We have Mr. David Neathery. He's with, he's going to talk today about this organization called HLSA. First of all, I want to say thank you for taking time out and hanging out with us. And we also have Justin Newell. He's here for, anything. Just chime in whenever you want, Justin, for sure. Let's talk about HLSA. How did this organization, why was it created? How was it created? What is it for?
Well, it's of course stands for Healthcare Leaders of San Antonio. We're a monthly networking group, and it just kind of started almost accidentally, kind of organically. There were a couple of colleagues of mine at the time that were in job searches or trying to transition from the military back into civilian life. And just to help out, we said to each other, well, why don't we start meeting over coffee in the morning and seeing if we can, help each other provide connections or suggestions,
Sure.
or just a pat on the back. When you're job searching is stressful, and just a little encouragement, a little morale builder. So we started meeting over coffee in the mornings, and we did that for a while, and we sort of got an email following. People were, we'd love to come and meet with you in the morning, network with you over coffee, but we can't do a morning time. We were meeting kind of early before work.
Right.
And so we eventually decided that we ought to do something in the evening so more people could join us. And we just picked a Thursday, the second Thursday of each month, and we switched it from coffee to a wine mixer. You come and buy your own drink and just network with people for at least 3 hours, and we're just trying to build
it up,
business opportunities. People build their clientele lists, job opportunities, whatever it is.
So obviously, being part of Chamber of Commerce and stuff like that, over the city, you're not trying to even compete with them. This is something more. Is this more specialized in this industry in particular?
Right. There's, and I always tell people that there's a number of great networking venues in town. Some are connected to healthcare.
I feel like there's one every day.
Oh yeah, there almost is. There almost is. And so, we weren't trying to compete with them when we started. Since we kind of started by request. Gee, can we come and network with you in the mornings? We just thought, we won't try to compete. We'll just try to complement the efforts of these other activities that are going on.
Right.
Because there's almost no such thing as too much networking.
Yeah.
If you're trying to build business or looking for a job or whatever your need is.
Sure.
So we thought we could just just help out.
But in this industry, I think it's kind of cool because if you just go in a random like young professional networking events or whatever, you do get to mingle and meet people maybe you wouldn't otherwise.
Right.
But I guess if you are in the healthcare industry, it's something that that's a really concentrated effort of actually mingling with and meeting and networking with people that can actually advance your clientele list, like you said, or even really connect to what's out there. Because I feel that it is a particular niche in the city, and it's a growing industry too here, which is getting kind of.
Yeah, as we all know, healthcare is very large in San Antonio. It's that and the military are the two biggest industries.
For sure.
And of course, we try to reach out beyond healthcare to other industries too. We encourage other people from other industries to come and join us, and they have.
I will be there for sure.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
Yeah. So, is there any dues associated with being part of this networking group?
No, we try to be very low maintenance, and we sort of pride ourselves on that. You just come and show up, and if we have a sponsored event where there's, a sponsor to underwrite the drinks, that's great. And if not, you just sort of buy your own drink, and there's usually a little free food around somewhere, and we just network with people. There's no dues, no fees, nothing. We don't even ask people to RSVP when we send out invites. You don't just show up.
I hate that because I'm very bad at that.
Yeah,
and I like to just show up when I can show up. Yeah.
Yeah, I think most people are. That's why we don't bother with it.
No, I got you. So Justin, or either one of you. So what, as a young person coming out of like college, how do you feel that they would benefit from attending and really cooperating in these kind of events?
Well, in my own college background and in my own career, I saw a lot of young people fresh out of undergraduate or grad school, and of course they're trying to network to get that first big job opportunity. Sure. And I think the mistake that's commonly made is if they're successful in getting that dream job or whatever they're looking for, that they just stop networking.
Right.
And of course, as often happens these days, you may work for an organization, 2 years, 5 years, whatever it is, and quite often something will happen, and then you're needing a new job to change your career path or whatever.
But you haven't networked in 6 years.
And you haven't done it in 6 years, and now you have to start again from scratch. And so one of my elevator speeches for the young folks that visit us is to do this longitudinally, develop networking as a skill, as a discipline, and it's a very rewarding thing too, because your company may change, your boss may change, your career may change, but the relationships you build during the course of your career are often the greatest reward you have.
For sure.
Yep.
Yeah. What about more of a seasoned professional? Why do you think it'd be good for them to?
Well, a little bit of what I just said, that it's better for you, your career developmentally to maintain that network. And
but in your industry in particular, I mean, a lot of you guys complement each other.
Yes.
Like when if you're going to be using Justin, he's going to be able to refer out a tremendous amount of clientele, and vice versa.
We do. We help each other a lot, and Justin being with Catapult Staffing, and I should probably say that I had a couple of co-founders in the group.
Sure.
And they are Ryan T. Roy, who's a partner in Catapult Staffing. There was a gentleman named Gary Mine and a lady named Violet Rocha, all who live in other cities here in Texas now.
Sure.
But that morale issue that I mentioned earlier, if you're looking for a job, it's a great boost in the morale just to come to one of our events and know that there's a networker here. I mean, a recruiter that will talk to you.
Right.
We'll take your resume and see if they can help you and
shop it out.
Yeah, we love that. We love that involvement.
Yeah. That's awesome. Well, we got to take a quick break and talk to our show sponsors. But if you want some more information about these awesome networking events, it's every second Thursday of the month.
Exactly.
Next one will be April 13th. Different locations.
Different locations, usually with the Sustennio at the Elan Hotel Complex out on I-10, but we do move around.
Gotcha. And if you want some more information, you can find them on LinkedIn or check out healthcareleadersa.com, and you can check out the calendar and figure out when the next networking event is. Take a quick break. Be right back. Bobby and JT Radio.